Welcome back to another video here today. We are going to be talking about how you can buy stocks, ETFs, anything like that you want to get into the stock market through Robinhood. Now there are other applications and other websites that you can use such as Webull and just, a few others that you can use that are trustable. But Robinhood is what I use personally, and why it might not be the best, it works best for me. So let me go ahead and show you how to use this site. And they also have an app too. I can also do a video on that from the point of view of the phone, so that way you can see from my screen recordings how to use it from your mobile device if you're not using a computer, because most of the time we're using our phones. That's mostly what I use, and that's mostly what people want to use. They want to make money from their phone. So let me show you how to do it. So you're going to want to hit, obviously if you've never been on this site, you want to sign up, or else you're going to log in. If you're already logging in, then you probably already know what to do. So you're going to have to put in your first name, last name, email address, a new password, and then also they might make you do like some verification process where you have to upload your ID and things like that. So whatever their verification process is at this time of recording, obviously I did my profile a while ago. So they do have a 4.4 APY savings account, which is way higher than your bank account's going to allow you to get. So just throwing that out there. It still probably doesn't meet with inflation, because the stock market moves on average, as far as I know, about 6% a year. So, and that's just barely keeping up with everything that it needs to keep up with. So I mean, it's better than nothing. It's better than keeping your money just sitting in the bank. And then they also have an IRA match. So they have a 1% match, and then they have recommended portfolios and things like that. So these are just some things that you can look at before we actually get into the video on how to use it, so you actually know what you're getting into. And then also, if we refer a friend, so if you use my link down below, then you can get a free stock when you join Robinhood. And then also I get a free stock as well. Now these stocks can be from $5 up to like, a few hundred or so, like that. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm already logged in on a different browser, so let's scroll right over to it. So this is just one portfolio. So right now I just have some Carvana in here. This right here, I believe I bought that with the free stock money, because you can sell it, but you can't actually, I don't think that you can just deposit it into your bank account. So I traded it for a different stock. This was a while ago, so don't ask me about this one. But Carvana, I'm definitely into Carvana right now. If you go and you look at my videos, then you'll see that I'm in it. So you can see what my average cost is, how much I put into it as far as this portfolio goes. And then you can see how Carvana is doing over time. So just so you can get an idea of how to use this is just an example. So you can hit the 1D, that means 1 day. So this is going to show you how it's been doing over the past day. So from 7 a.m. all the way up until now, it's 10:32. It'll tell you exactly how the stock has been performing. So if you just scroll over it, it'll show you the price above right here, and it'll show you the time and everything. So you can just scroll through the chart and you can see. Now this chart particularly is called a line chart. So there's also candlesticks and things like that we could get into later, but this is the most, basic charts that people are, that aren't familiar with candlesticks and how those work, that can understand how the chart is moving. So 1D means one day, 1W means 1 week, okay? And I think you see where we're going with this. 1M, 1 month. And this is the 3-month chart. So it'll show you all the way back as far as February 2nd. So right now it's May 2nd. And then you got the 1 year chart, which again will show you up from that day all the way back. And to show you all the history, so you can see exactly how everything is going. And then also we have the 5-year chart. Now all of the charts are going to have this. There's also an advanced chart that you can get into if you really want to go in that far, but this is just an overview of how to buy stocks and everything like that. So we're not going to get too far into that, but that's how you can do it. So once you buy something, this is how it's going to look. Once you click on it, you're going to see your market value. This means how much your stock is worth. So if you bought, let's say, $250 worth, and then a few days later it goes down to $223, that's how much your $250 is now worth. Okay, so you can see today's return. It's as simple as that. It's down $1.94 overall. and this gives you the percentage as well, because percentage is very important when we're talking about stocks and investing. And you have your total return, so you would add this onto your market value, and that would tell you how much exactly you've well, obviously this would have to be positive, so you would change that to positive if it's down, and you would just add that onto there, and that'll tell you how much you've invested. Okay, like totally invested. Then you've got your average cost. So this is how much. So let's explain it this way. Sorry. So if you bought some at $8, you bought some at $6, you bought some at $7, it's going to add all those purchases up with the dollar amounts and everything, because that depends on like the shares. It's going to add all that up. It's going to do all the math for you, and it's just going to give you your average base of where you bought at. So when this hits $7.90, that should make me break even, essentially, is what you want to be looking at it as. Okay, so if it's below this average cost, then you know that your portfolio is going to be down. If it's above that average cost, then you know that you're up. This shows you how many shares of it that you have. So you can buy fractional shares. That's why you see 0.37. So if I wanted to go in here and buy, I don't know if they'll let you buy that little of amount. I don't really know, because I haven't really tried to do that. I only do that when it comes to crypto. I might do that, but you can buy fractional shares of a company. So let's say, I don't know, like I said, I don't know what their minimum is. Let's say it was like a different one. It was $200 worth, $200 for one stock. You can go and buy $100 worth and get half of that stock. Okay, so you can buy fractional shares, and then it shows you what your portfolio diversity is. So let's say I had $1,000 and I invested $100 into 10 different companies, then each company is going to say 10% here. So this is showing that all I really had is Carvana. Okay, and that's true for this portfolio. All I really do have is just a Carvana, because I'm just interested in what it's going to do. Okay, I've had some things happen in the past, and I've been right, so I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to be left out again when I could have been right. All right, so if you want to come in here and you wanted to buy some more, then you would just hit buy in dollars. That's the most simplest way that you could do it, or you can buy in shares as well, but dollars seems to be the most simplest. So if you had $50 in your account, you'd come in here, write in 20, and it'll show you how much you're going to get. You just hit review order, and then you hit buy. So let me show you exactly how you can go ahead and do that. So you're going to go to investing right here at the top, and then you can scroll down all the way down, and then you'll see like discover more. So you can transfer accounts in. You got Robinhood Gold, lend your stocks, ETFs, which is something that you want to get into, you can. So I can go ahead and click on that and show you. So they have commodities, bonds, index, growth and value, real estate, currency. So you can go in here and you can look at all of them, and just to click on one, you can see it. You can see exactly how it's been performing over the past month, 1 month, you know. So you can go in there and play around with that if that's something that you're interested in. Okay, and then you've got crypto. Robinhood does have some crypto on there, but we're not going to talk about that. Reoccurring, you can invest on a schedule. You can reinvest your dividends too. Some stocks pay you for holding that stock. It's kind of like I don't know, you could just call it like interest, okay? If you want to have it more in like a basic term, okay? So right here, you are going to have your 100 most popular, and then your daily movers. You can, find different tokens that are moving very insane, I guess you could call it. It's not going to be too crazy as far as stocks go, but crypto, you're going to see like 1,000% and all that stuff. So you can just categorize it by the day or whatever you want to do, but you're going to see like different stocks and how they're performing. So the ones that are moving like the most, essentially. So this one's moving 18%. That's the biggest move. The biggest move down is 47%. So that's what daily movers is, okay? And then you're gonna have your newly listed crypto, and then just the different categories of stocks. So you can go in here and click in 100 most popular. It's probably where you're gonna be at, more than likely. And then you can come in here and you can look at them, okay? You can go through, you see they have Apple, you see they have Tesla, Meta Platforms, Snapchat, Alibaba. They're gonna have everything in here, but it's just gonna be the top 100 in the way that is the most popular. So you can come in here and you can see that They must have did something with their shares because now they're down to $100. Companies do this very often. I know Apple had done that before too. So it just makes it more appealing, I'm assuming. I forget exactly how, like, why they do that, but they just do. So just take advantage of it. All right, so you can go over here and you can play around with this. You can come in here and you can purchase if you want to. Let's talk about how to get money into your account. So what you're gonna want to do is come over to spending, and we're gonna hit don't allow. You're gonna hit spending, and then you're gonna hit over here where it says transfer money. You're gonna want to transfer money. So you're gonna put in the amount, and then like however much you want to take from your bank account, and then you're just gonna hit choose account. And if you need to add it, then you can go ahead and add it. And then so you're gonna hit 2, and then you're gonna hit your Robinhood account. Just because I don't want to show everything, if you want to add your bank account, you're just gonna hit account, and then you're going to go down to transfers, and then inside of transfers you're going to be able to add your bank account. So if I click on that, it's going to show all that information. I'm not going to do that. However, if you need to do your taxes, or you need to get any reports or anything like that, that's also over here. So if you sell and you make profit, then technically you are supposed to pay taxes on that. Now they don't really care. I'm not a financial advisor. They don't really care if it's not over like a good amount, like 600 or so. But if it is over that, then you're gonna have to start reporting that as income, and you're gonna pay more than likely like 30% in taxes if it's short term. Short term means within a year, if you sold within a year. Now if it's longer than that, if it's longer than a year, then it goes by your income, so it's gonna vary, but you're gonna pay less taxes if you hold it longer than a year. So that's the overview of how to buy stocks and start getting invested on Robinhood. Like I said, they do have some retirement and just other little matches, things like that, that are better than your traditional bank account. However, it's up to you on what you trust and what you decide to do. And that's all I've got for you guys. I hope you guys appreciate this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.